it's not good. So, hey, I'm Kristen, and think of me as your average consumer. I'm not perfect. I still buy things in plastic because there are so many good vegan options on the market that come in plastic. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. And I think you'd be surprised to learn how many household items and goods actually contain plastic that you probably have no idea contain plastic. So here are the 10 things you didn't know were made of plastic. And we'll go in backwards order. Wrapping paper. So all of those gifts wrapped in those fun little festive wrapping paper for birthdays, for holidays like Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever is going on. All of those gift wrapping paper, it's not recyclable because most of the time it does have plastic. Number 9 is produce stickers. Now I know most people know that stickers are made of plastic and they can't be composted or recycled or anything like that, but I think people just don't really think about it, that all of those stupid produce stickers on all of our fruits and veggies at the grocery store, you have to just throw those away, and those add up over time for sure. Number 8 is linoleum. 7 is carpet, so all of your flooring needs, those are made of plastic unless you have some sort of wood flooring. So I think a lot of people don't really think about that, but we really are surrounded by so many different plastic items in our homes. Tea bags are also made of plastic. I think sometimes tea doesn't have those plastic tea bags. Even if your tea comes in some sort of fabric material, it's probably plastic, and they do that because they don't want it to disintegrate right when it enters the hot water. Glitter. Glitter is actually considered a microplastic. I think a lot of people forget that anything with glitter is 99% of the time made of plastic. I know Lush used some glitter type looking things on their products, and that was actually like coated seaweed. But a lot of glitter is made of plastic, and so I really think it's important just to keep that in mind, especially when we're just buying like gift wrapping and stuff like that. Number 4 is aluminum cans. Now we all know aluminum cans are recyclable and obviously made out of aluminum, but most of the time, 99% of the time, they're lined with plastic, so things, especially acidic things, aren't gonna break down the aluminum, like Coke for example. In a lot of aluminum cans, people are using like BPA lining, and people forget about BPS lining, which is a similar thing, and people only say BPA free, but that doesn't mean it's BPS free, and they act pretty much the same, but that's a thing for another video. Number 3 is disposable coffee cups. I think a lot of people think that coffee cups are recyclable because they're made of paper, but they're lined with plastic. Yeah, you might think you're doing something for the environment because you're getting paper over plastic, but the paper is lined with plastic. So ultimately, it's still not a great option, and you should be using a reusable cup if you can. Then number 2 is going to be clothing. There are so many pieces of clothing made of plastic that we just don't even think about. Anything that's labeled polyester or nylon. I mean, there's so many synthetic fibers out there that we use for clothing, and then when we put them in the washing machine, microplastics are shed from the clothing and going into our water systems, and it's not great. It makes it a little difficult if you're using recycled plastic and you're turning that into clothing. I think that's good, but it's still not the best solution to our microplastic problem, but yeah, so keep that in mind when you're buying new pieces of clothing especially. I'm okay with buying used clothing made of plastic, but yeah, keep that in mind for sure. And the last thing that I think a lot of people will be surprised about is gum. The majority of gum, chewing gum on the market, is made of plastic. Now, I personally did not know this until recently, but that's pretty disgusting. That's why they say don't swallow your gum, because it's made of plastic. it's not good. So maybe reconsider buying gum and buy mints instead if you're worried about your breath or something. Yeah, I just, doesn't sound healthy to be chewing on plastic, you know? So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below if you didn't know about any of these things. Gum was very surprising for me when I learned about that a few months ago, but yeah. If you guys have anything that I did not mention in this video, let me know in the comments as well. If you haven't subscribed, it would mean so much to me if you would hit that subscribe button, and then you can see more of my content. So until next time, hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!